go to the phone call line. Hey, Samuel, you're on the air. What's up?
Good morning. I have three issues I would like to bring up with Dr. Watkins, Dr. Anaya. Isn't Dr. Anaya one of those who were hired by Ms. Gonzalez? He was let go from Clark High School at one time. The other thing is, hasn't time come for Dr. Watkins to resign his position and leave, since all the corruption that is taking place was done under his leadership, and he was oblivious to the fact? As a matter of fact, he was a part of it.
What's the third one?
The third one is Mr. Patton, who is downright up to his earlobes in the corruption, with his daughter being a teacher without a license, granting her a scholarship to go to IUN to finish her degree, to be paid during summer months when no aid is being paid.
I got your point. Dr. Watkins, front page story by the Times this week about the bilingual program. Your comment on that?
Jim, I can't comment on that. First of all, that's not the purpose of my radio show. The purpose of this radio show is to highlight all of the outstanding staff members and programs and activities and events that we have in place at the School City of Hammond. As far as the word corruption being used, there's been no proof of corruption. We are investigating some issues in the School City of Hammond. It is a huge organization, and sometimes you need to go in deep to make sure you're focused on the right thing. And as long as we are trying to meet the needs of parents and meet the needs of the young people, the kinds of activities that are going on at Lincoln School and so many other of our schools in Hammond, that's my primary goal, and that's my primary objective.
All right, we have a number of teachers here today. So, Dr. Anaya, thanks for coming in today. We're going to make a shift here. And as we make this shift, we'll take another phone call. So have the other folks come on in, would you please? And we'll take a phone call here on line 3. Hey, you're on the air. What's up?
Hi, yes. My name is Yolanda Earl, and I work for the bilingual. I'm a bilingual instructor. And my question is for Dr. Watkins on why the bilingual department is being actually, I feel it's being attacked. I've worked for the School City of Hammond for 9 years. 6 of those years I've been working as a long-term sub, getting great pay, teacher's pay actually. And then I started working for the bilingual department, and instead of 23 kids, now I have 50 to 60 kids throughout the day, kindergarten through 5th grade. And thanks to the director, Mrs. Harrington, and her expertise and our training, we've met all our standards, AYP, and I'm one of the instructors that I know is going to be affected. My pay is going to go down $300. Now, I nearly don't make anything like the teachers make. I do interpretation.
Yolanda,
Yes.
you got a lot in there. Let's let them respond. Thanks a lot. Doctor?
I don't know what their point is, Jim, and I'm not going to respond to it because there's nothing to respond to.
The phone lines are already here. Hey, Laura, you're on the air. What's up?
Hi. I've been listening, driving in to work, and I have to admit, first I was quite enraged by Dr. Anaya and Watson. You know, I wanted to call and throw a fit, but then Miss Bevel came on and Miss Vukovic, and they calmed me down. All my children went through Lincoln. They taught my children, and if it wasn't for them, those teachers, I don't think that my children would be the outstanding citizens that they are today. And the teachers at Lincoln School are the ones who get the hats off, not the administrators.
Move through this. I do have one question for you guys. Lately, the situation has been with the state of Indiana has cut some funding and has instituted some rules that take away maybe a little bit of the power of the actual teacher in the classroom. I spent here 6 months where it seemed like teachers were under attack on a regular basis. How'd you guys handle all that? I mean, obviously, your biggest battleground is in the classroom and shouldn't necessarily be with administrators or budgets. I mean, how do you guys feel right now about being a teacher?
There's no escaping the fact that education is in dire straits these days, but I think that from the caller and from what we've said already, that our goal is always the kids. And when things get challenging, we just work harder. And I think you can never lose sight of the fact that we are dealing with human beings. Although this is often viewed as a business situation, these are children. And I think we need to always remember that it's children, and we do what's best for the kids.